Okay, we're ready to go now. We are really good.
We're good?
Yep. Okay, we're going to call the meeting to order. Yay. Okay, and with that, we are going to start with a roll call by our city clerk.
The record will reflect that all members are present with the exception of Councilmember Coles.
The next thing on our agenda is our Pledge of Allegiance, which will be led by, how about Councilmember Lopez? The next thing on our agenda is for the city clerk to read the results of the election and the city council to adopt that consent. I guess it's consent. Is it a consent thing? No, it's a discussion item.
Good evening, Mayor and City Council members. I'm Marcy Killian, the city clerk, and late this afternoon, we received the San Diego County Registrar of Voters certification of the general municipal election held on November 6, 2012. The certified results show that Cody Campbell and Amanda Young Rigby have been elected as members of the City Council for 4-year terms. The resolution before you tonight for adoption declares the results of this election.
Okay, just we're looking at the agenda here. Okay, the next thing on our agenda is I have proclamations, and I have a proclamation for both. Oh, we need to vote first? Oh, well, we have to vote.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need a motion to accept the results of the election, declaring the results of the election.
I'll make the motion.
Okay, go ahead. Second.
Okay, motion and second, so please cast your votes. We're going to vote again. Didn't register. Mr. Lopez, vote, please.
I did.
Good. Vote again. Should we raise our hands? No. We're going to vote. We get to vote 3 times tonight.
Okay, how's that? Cast your vote again.
Cast your vote again. No. Wait a second. Technical. Are we ready? Okay. Everyone, please cast your votes. Okay, so we just do it by raise our hands. Yeah. Okay. Everyone in favor of the motion? Raise your hands. Okay. Anyone opposed? Okay. The motion passes unanimously. Okay. Yay. So with that, now the election is certified, we will then do our proclamations. We do proclamations. And so I have a proclamation for Councilmember Gronke, and I'm going to read this. So it says, whereas Councilmember Gronke, a Vista resident since 1979 and Vista Unified School District teacher for over 30 years, was elected to the Vista City Council in 2000 and re-elected in 2004 and 2008. He was appointed and served as Mayor Pro Tem in 2004, 2007, and in 2012. Councilmember Gronke has served on many regional boards and commissions, including the San Diego Association of Government, SANDAG, Regional Planning Committee, the League of California Cities, San Diego Division, the Regional Solid Waste Association, the North County Transit District Board of Directors, and the Encina Wastewater Board of Directors. Whereas during his tenure on the City Council, Mr. Gronke always made public safety his top priority and was instrumental in working with the Sheriff's Department and the court system in implementing a gang injunction in Vista. Councilmember Gronke has helped lead the effort to provide financial stability to the city while maintaining essential community services and jobs under very difficult economic conditions, improving the services provided by North County Transit District. And Councilmember Gronke has donated time to numerous causes and issues, serving as a member of the Board of Directors for many nonprofit organizations, including the Alpha Project, Angels Depot, and Tri-City Hospital Foundation. So now, therefore, the mayor and members of the Vista City Council express their sincere appreciation to Councilmember Steve Gronke for his service to the Vista residents and surrounding community, and proclaim Wednesday, December 5th, 2012 as Councilmember Steve Gronke's Day in the City of Vista. So congratulations to Councilmember Gronke. also have a proclamation here for Councilmember Lopez, who's been a Vista resident for many years and a local businessman for over 43 years. He was elected to the Vista City Council in 2004 and re-elected in 2008. He's the first Latino elected to the Vista City Council. Prior to his election to the City Council, Mr. Lopez served on the Vista Planning Commission from 2001 to 2004. During his tenure on the City Council, Councilman Lopez served on many commissions and committees, including more than 3 years on the Regional Solid Waste Association. Whereas Councilmember Lopez has been involved in many community organizations, including the Boys and Girls Club, the Chamber of Commerce, the Vista Village Business Association, the Rotary Club of Vista, and the Amigos de Vista Lions Club, and the Kiwanis Club of Vista. Whereas as a council member, Mr. Lopez's highest community priorities have included public service, the Vista Downtown redevelopment projects, programs benefiting Vista's senior and youth populations, and enhancing Vista's quality of life. So now, therefore, the mayor and the members of the Vista City Council do proclaim Thursday, December 6, 2012, as Councilmember Frank Lopez Day in the city of Vista. So congratulations, Frank. So with that, I'd like to invite them down, because I'd like to invite the whole council down, and we have these plates for them. So if you'll all join me down here. Am I on now? Yeah, now I'm on. Okay, because you can't hear me sometimes otherwise. So we have these plates that we give to very special people when they go and retire. And so let's see, I have, this one is Steve Gronke's, and it says on the back, I'll get my glasses on, hold on. Okay, you hold that one, okay. It says, Councilman Steve Gronke, City of Vista 2000 to 2012, with sincere appreciation for your dedication and commitment to the City of Vista, we commend and thank you for your years of invaluable service and wish you well in your retirement and future endeavors. So this is for Councilman Gronke. And I have one here for Councilmember Lopez. Councilmember Frank Lopez Jr., City of Vista 2004 to 2012, with sincere appreciation for your dedication and commitment to the City of Vista. We commend and thank you for your years of invaluable service and wish you well in your retirement and future endeavors. Okay, so, and we're going to do a photo opportunity. Oh, is there someone to take a picture? Okay, no, I'll be actually guys in the middle of your place. We're good? We're good? Over that way? Okay. And the next thing I'm going to do here is I just want to say, I'll say a few things, I'll let everybody else talk, but I just wanted to thank Steve. He's been with me here I've been here for 14 years, but he's been with me for 12 years, so it's going to be kind of a sad day to be without him here sitting by me. I think you sat by me for 14 years or for 12 years. So anyway, so he's done such a great job for our city and always had the best interests of Vista at heart. And I just appreciate his being here, and I'm very much going to miss him. So I don't know if anybody else wants to say anything, John? I'll do Steve, and then I'll do Frank.
Yeah, I would like to thank Steve for his efforts in our community. I want to thank him personally for his support and helping me adjust to the new position 2 years ago and throughout. And want to wish him well and good luck in everything he does. Thank you.
Hope we'll see, and I'm sure we'll see you around. So, yes. And Frank, I've known Frank for a lot of years. Our kids grew up together, and he had the best restaurant with the best chicken tacos and salad and salsa and Vista. So I miss your restaurant, and I'll miss you. I've served with you for 8 years and just known you for a lot of years. And you always you have a heart for Vista, and I think you always have done what you thought was best for our city, and so it's very appreciated. We've come a long way, actually, and so through both of us, we've done a lot during all the years. So I appreciate your service and appreciate serving with you. So do you want to say anything, John?
Yeah, I just wanted to thank Frank for all the work he's done for the City of Vista, for the efforts he's put in with the Boys and Girls Club and all the youth in our community. Again, I want to repeat what the mayor said, and I think people in Vista know that your heart is always with the City of Vista, and there's no question of that. So thank you again for your service.
Do you guys want to say anything? Do you want to say anything, Frank or Steve? We'll go Steve first, okay, and then Frank.
Thank you, Mayor. First of all, I guess I just want to thank the citizens of Vista for the honor of serving them. It's been a wonderful, wonderful experience. I know there's some people in the audience right now that may not have made it on this council, but continue trying, because I think you'll really enjoy the time on the council. You'll enjoy what happens in supporting the city, making the city grow, seeing the future for our city. So I just want to thank you for coming tonight. I really appreciate everybody that's been here. Again, I can only say that, when we did the pledge tonight, every time I came to this dais, the pledge always kind of focused me and made me think, okay, now's the time that I have to take on the responsibility of the city. And it did it again tonight, even though I have no responsibilities anymore. But again, it's been a wonderful time. I do want to thank again the voters of the city, and just want to thank the staff. The staff has just been wonderful, and I can have nothing but kudos to say for the people that I've worked with over the last 12 years, as they taught me how to become a council member, and the people that I've invited tonight too, that have done the same thing. Showed me how to help my city out, show me what the city's needs are, and kind of focused me in that direction when I had to make a decision. So thank you.
Councilmember Lopez.
Sore throat and all, I'll speak. First of all, I want to thank my wife of 46 years for being on my side all these years. She's been my partner, and without her, I don't think I would have gone as far as I have. So I appreciate that, and I appreciate my children always being there for me. Through thick or thin, they've always been there. I want to come back to the city here and thank my secretary, Doris Calvel. She's been my secretary here for 8 years, and she's one that's always been there for me. And a couple times she says, "No, you got to do this. You got to do it." So I got to do it. So she's been very good to me. Renee has been there too. At the city clerk, Rita has been a very nice, joyful person every time I've gone in there. I forget her first name now. Mrs. Lopez, what's her first name?
Claire.
Claire Lopez has been great, and Marcy has been wonderful, helped me through all my campaigns, and it's just been a joy to work with them over the years. But my real person who has really helped me out a lot, especially in decision making with the projects here in the city of Vista, was Mr. John Conley. He was there whenever I needed him. He always has the right answers, and I really appreciate John. Where's John at? Thank you very much, John. You've done a great job with our new plans that our general plan update that we had. You spent hours and hours on that. It should have been done years ago, but it was done now. I appreciate all that. I think for the new folks that are coming on, it'll be good for them. It'll be easy for them to go through that. Coming into the council when I first came in, being on the Planning Commission gave me the knowledge of development, and I had a lot of development experience prior to that, but being on the Planning Commission gave me a good knowledge of a community and what you need to really think about. And it helped me on the council. Also, I had a city manager here for quite a few of those years that helped me quite a bit, was Ms. Rita Gildert. She's no longer with us. But one thing we did do is we hired a young man here, Patrick Johnson, who is a young, smart, full of energy, well-dressed, great family man for our community. So I will be leaving here knowing that this city will be in good hands. So we're not in debt like a lot of cities are, and we're doing good. I think with the economy, if it changes here in the next couple of years, continues to get better, then the city will do even better. I've enjoyed being on the council. I maybe didn't agree all the time with some of these council members, but that's the way my thinking was. I ran this last time, and the two folks that won spoke a lot about different things about this community. I remember the things they said. I hope that they continue with those same thoughts and think of the people of the community, not for political reasons. Think about the things that is right for the people, the right thing to do, and you will do well. I think you will do well. So good luck to all of you. There's so many people here that came here tonight to see me. I can look at all your faces out there, especially the Republican women's who are back there in the back. I love them, and they're great. Also, the Chamber of Commerce is here. The VVBA is here. Those are folks that I really enjoyed working with. And Judy always says, Frank, you're too winded. You need to cut it short. So I'm going to cut it short. Thank you very much.
Before they step down, I'd like the city attorney and the city manager might like to say a couple words.
Sure. Just wanted to say it's been a pleasure to work with both Councilman Gronke and Councilman Lopez. I've appreciated your leadership and your friendship over the years, especially this last year since I took over for Rita. You've both done a tremendous job for the city to further the interest of the city, and for that you should be proud, and I wish you both well in the future.
Thank you.
And I would like to echo those sentiments. I came to Vista and found a council that always worked and pulled together. While occasionally they had differences of view on various issues, it's always been a respectful and council that is always shown that they individually have the very best interests of the city of Vista at heart. And the two gentlemen that we're losing tonight have always shown that to me, and it's been an honor and a privilege to work with both of them, and I wish you both the very best.
Thank you. Well, I think now's the time for you to step down. You can step down and maybe shake hands with our new members. And then I think after that, Marcy, our clerk, will issue the oath of office to...
You say to step down?
Yeah. It's time. Yes, it's time. After we adjourn the meeting, we're going to have a reception in the community room for both Councilmember Lopez and Councilmember Gronke. So as soon as we get through the administering the oath of office, then we'll go have some cake and ice cream or whatever. Just cake? Just cake, no ice cream. Out in the lobby, and then we'll go over to the community room and have some more cake. Ice cream? No. Okay, no ice cream tonight. Hors d'oeuvres. Oh, hors d'oeuvres, okay. When we get through. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to our city clerk, Marcy Killian, and she's going to administer the oath of office to the new council members.
First, we'll ask Cody Campbell to come forward.
I, Cody Campbell, do solemnly affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I'm about to enter. Thank you.
One more signature. All right, and Cody, this is your certificate of election, and you may go forward and take your seat. Thank you. Welcome. Okay, now if I could have Amanda Young Rigby join me here at the podium. And I'll hold this towards you.
I, Amanda Young Rigby, do solemnly affirm
that I will support and defend the Constitution
that I will support and defend the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation
that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter.
discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter.
Welcome.
Thank you.
And if I could have you sign this. Right there. Okay, and I'll sign for you. And here's your certificate of election, and Amanda Young Rigby, you may take a seat on the city council. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh.
Okay, well, we already did it.
Yeah. So then so I have to go to. They say a few words and then adjourn. Congratulations. I'd like to welcome both of you to the council. I don't know, would you like to say, either of you like to say a few words? Cody, how about I'll start with you, or Amanda?
I just want to say thank you for all of the hard work that so many volunteers put in on my campaign. I really look forward to working with all of you, working to move Vista forward, working to make Vista an innovative leader in job creation, business-friendly climate, and making sure that local government works for you, the people. My door is always open, like I said, every day when I was campaigning, and that still holds true today, and it will for the next 4 years. I look forward to working with each and every one of you. Please, always feel free to come to me with any issues within the city, and I want to make sure that each and every one of you know that I'm going to do my best to make sure that Vista is the best city that we can make it be. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Madam Mayor, City Council, if it's all right, I do have some prepared remarks, but just for a moment. I would first like to say, again, thank you to our outgoing council members, Steve Gronke and Frank Lopez, for their service to the community. They've done a great job, and Vista is a better place because of them, and I appreciate them. I would also like to thank the candidates who also sought this office, because I think it takes a lot to put yourself out there, and I appreciate all of the willingness that we had from the candidates themselves as well as their families, and it helped us to open a dialogue on some of the issues facing the city, and I think that's always a good thing. My fellow Vistans, I speak to you now, and it is my distinguished honor to have been elected as your councilwoman. I stand here or sit here before you today. I am very proud, only because of the people who have stood beside me or even behind me for the past many years. And I've been truly fortunate to have an amazing support system that includes my neighbors, many of whom are here this evening, who have always been encouraging and supportive of me over the years, and my many friends who are always willing to jump in and help with projects that I'm doing in the community. But much of my inspiration and my determination comes from my family, my husband, DRC, my children, Helen and Ian. Helen, who surprised me by being here today. She took a train in from Washington and surprised me. My mother, who is here this evening as well, Serena Poisson, and many, many friends who I see here in the audience. I would not be here tonight without their help and support. But I also must give a very special thank you to all of those whose efforts over the past 6 months in this campaign period have helped me to achieve this special moment in my life. And if you'll bear with me, I want to thank Joshua, Karen, Kanda, Aaron, JJ, Mary, Michelle, Tony, Barrett, and John for all of your tireless hours and advice. And although I didn't always take the advice, I'm always open for listening to the advice and the other opinions and thoughts of everyone. And I appreciate it very much. I also want to give a heartfelt thanks to city staff, because during this time period, whenever I had a question or I needed a point of clarification, I made a phone call, and I always had somebody who was willing to help me. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate that from all of you very much. I also want to thank those who helped support my campaign, but most importantly, I want to thank the voters of Vista for giving me the confidence of your vote. I'm truly humbled by this experience in this election. For the past 20 years, I have been an active part in the community of Vista. But no matter the group, whether it was Pop Warner or Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, Daughters of the American Revolution, or recently as a Parks and Recreation Commissioner, I have always tried to serve by keeping in mind what is best for the community of Vista. And as your councilwoman, I will do the same, reflecting on the city's core values of respect, fairness, teamwork, integrity, compassion, and stewardship. I will always remember that my purpose here is to serve the people of Vista, to better Vista, and to keep Vista a family and business-friendly city, a place that you will always be proud that you chose to live and raise your family. I thank the people of Vista for bestowing this honor upon me and giving me your confidence and your trust, and I will do everything in my power every day to continue to earn that trust and to justify it. Thomas Fuller once said, "Good is not good enough where better is expected." And that is my promise to you, the residents of Vista, that I will give you the best that I have and that I am. And again, I thank you for this honor. for being here this evening and sharing this moment with all of us. Thank you.
Okay, I thank both of you, and with that, I'm going to adjourn the meeting, and there is cake in the lobby. And then following that, there was reception over in the Morris Vance Community Room for Councilmember Gronke and Lopez. So with that, we are adjourned.